Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the Golf Club 2019 and round one of the RBC Heritage here at Harbour Town Heritage Course by Colin Mafia. So in the real life event, it is currently suspended on round two due to thunderstorms, but here on YouTube nothing gets suspended. So as you can see, still playing homage to Tiger Woods. I am going with his look, his get up, his now accustomed black trousers, red shirt, and the black cap. I'm really looking forward to this one. Shane Lowry is the current leader at 9 under through 16 holes. Um, Mullinax is one shot back at 8 under. Dustin Johnson is up there as well. So still tinkering with my swing, guys. It is getting closer and closer to where I would like it. I have got a new swing. I have changed my grip. At the moment I'm tending to push things slightly right, as you can see, but I'm hoping that over the course of this round and maybe another 18, 36 holes in, I am going to have it nailed. So 128 yards into this, just a pitching wedge into the 9 mile per hour wind. This looks like it's right at it actually. This should kick out and release on these normal greens. And that is a fantastic approach shot. But I do hope all you fantastic subscribers are well. Welcome on board to the new subscribers. And that has set up a 5-foot putt. I am struggling with my putting lines at the moment. I'm struggling to keep my putting line straight. And with the master clubs, if you're not 100% accurate with your putting line, the ball will veer left and right. So look at that. Why we do have Lowry up there. We've got Eddie Pepperell, Colin Montgomery. I do apologise if my voice sounds hoarse, guys. I'm kind of struggling with a bit of a sore throat. And I know there's nothing worse than listening to a guy commentate when he doesn't sound good. So I do apologise about that. So once again, there's a push right, and I reckon we're going to be in the heavy rough here. Not the best of tee shots there. This is a par 5. It's really looking to take advantage of this too. There's no way we're reaching this in 2 now. 69 to 76% with a 2 iron. So just looking to get this back out onto the fairway as far down as possible. And I've tried to overcompensate my swing there, and as you can see, I'm way left this time. Was swinging okay on the driving range as well. I had 5 minutes, 10 minutes in there. So set up a pitch shot from 73 yards. Gap wedge. Just lofting this up a little touch. It's perfect. The wind should take us round to the right also. It's a far better execution. This should be all over it. This should be all over it. It should release out. Oh, it's checked up really, really quick. So that's going to probably be about 12 to 14 foot putt. 11 foot putt. One's going to turn slightly to the right. Turn, 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 turn. And we do pick up a birdie there. It's probably my best putt line in a while. So Eddie Pepperell's the leader now. 1 shot lead. Lowry, Colin Montgomery, Rory Sabatini. Fantastic leaderboard. Hole 3, par 4. 8 mile per hour wind. I'm probably going to have to play a touch of draw here just to hold this ball in the fairway combined with the wind. Put a fast on that. It works out well though. We actually managed to have enough loft to come over the top of that tree. That was unintentional. And that's went right down the centre of the fairway, 305 yards. So once again, it's going to be a pitching wedge. It looks if I'm short. It looks if I am short here. The green looks far easier. So making sure we're lofting this up. 5 mile per hour wind. Push that right. That's going to go right to the flagstick, I would imagine. Is it going to sit? Is it going to sit? It's a fantastic shot though. It worked out really, really well. We're probably looking at about a 5-foot putt for 5-foot putt for birdie. I do apologise. Simple tap in, which we do convert. So, hole 4 is at par 3, playing 192 yards. I've actually not had the joy of playing this course previously, and this is a really nice course by Colin Mafia, guys. So just deal off in this 5-iron. Try to use the slope at the right hand side of the flag. Trying to get us to filter down towards the flag. I think I've went too far right. But yeah, it's great to see Shane Lowry continue his strong play at the rain delayed RBC Heritage. He is, like I said, he's 9 under with 2 holes left in the second round with play suspended, because I think the correct term is suspended due to darkness. So we've got a 20-foot putt downhill. This looks good. What a putt that is, guys, for another birdie. And we're really starting to put the pressure on the AI here. Eddie Pepperell, Tommy Fleetwood, Shane Lowry as well. It's fantastic to see him up there. JB Holmes, Alex Noren, Rory Sabatini. I think Lowry, he opened the first round with a 6 under par, which I think is a 65 in this course. You could clearly see conditions were worsening in the second round. And I think there was a 3-hour delay as well. But eventually the darkness just came in too much. And now we've got Trey Mullinax. He was a stroke behind him. Dustin Johnson and Emilino Grillo are both 7 under. So hopefully play resumes today and we do get round 2 completed. And the start of round 3 today. That is a horrible swing line, but this is actually going to work out correct because it looks like the green is going to turn towards the pin, and this should set up an eagle opportunity. Probably going to have about a 10 to 12 foot putt for eagle here. Very little movement in this one. This would put us to 6 under. And we managed to achieve that. And it's great to see the AI playing top class golf on very hard difficulty, because at the Masters none of them finished under par. So hole 6, we are 6 under through 5 here. What a start to the round. We've got a 9-mile-per-hour wind. Just applying a touch of fade here just to try and keep this ball in play. It's a horrible swing line once again, and that's going to stay right. That ain't going to come out the rough. Not quite got to grips with this new swing. It's the same way I'm swinging, the exact same way I swing. I pull back to 7 o'clock and push forward to 2 o'clock, but I am holding the controller at a different angle. That should run out well for me in this green. There should be a slope that should catch here, and hopefully we can get an up and down. It has probably set up a birdie opportunity, to be honest, probably about an 18-footer. Not much in this. Should be making this. Should be making this. And we have done. We have done. The greens so far don't seem very challenging, but Eddie Pepperell, Lowry, Answer is now making a march up the leaderboard. We move to the par 3 7th. This is quite a tricky hole with this 11-mile-per-hour wind. Going to have to try and draw this. Going to try and use this tree. Going to try and just hit the overhanging branch of the tree here to hold this ball up. Sit down, sit down. And that is, once again, we've played that really, really well. We're pin high. That was a far better swing line as well. And hopefully we can convert this 13-footer and move to 8 under par. No, I've missed that. That really turned hard right, but didn't help with my putt line. It's a little too far for the par, which we convert. And we remain at 7 under par. Eddie Pepperell, there's 3 of them, 4 of them at 9 under. Lowry is at 8. Answer, and yours truly back at 7 under respectively. Hole 8. Just looking to set this down the right hand side. Allow the wind to hopefully take me back. Once again, I've pushed that. We should have just enough fairway to work with here though. And that is working its way well down the right hand side, and it should really open up a line of sight towards the green for me. Clubbing down to the 9 iron, going to use the wind and hopefully let this release out. It's going to go a wee bit more right than I would have liked. Yardage should be all over this though. Sit down, sit down. What a fantastic outcome that is as well, despite an extra sketch line. And we will be moving to 8 under par. We're really starting to hunt down the top of the leaderboard now. We do have a new outright leader, Somerville, at 10 under. Wow. The AI is putting on a golfing masterclass for us today. And that's the way I want it. I want to struggle to win competitions. I want to struggle to be in the top 10 in competitions. I don't want to just have to turn up and say, oh, I've just got to swing half decent today to win. Once again, I've pushed that right, and I think that's going to stay right. Is it going to hold this fairway? Come on, come on, come on. No, we're going to trickle out into the light rough, unfortunately. Oh no, look at that, by the skin of our teeth. So that's going to leave a pitch shot. It's actually going to leave a flop shot. We're way up here in this short par 4. So lofting up this pitch and wedge, trying to execute a solid swing line here. That should sit down for me. I said that should sit down for me. It's reluctant to sit down, but it's actually probably set up about a 7-foot putt for the birdie. Tiny bit of movement to the left here. Ah, I got an absolute flyer off the club face. I've not had one of them in a while. Swing line wasn't the greatest either. Similar putt coming back here, which we do convert for the par. And I hope that putt doesn't come back to haunt me. So should have been moving to 9 under there. So we're still 2 shots off the current leaders. This is going to be a 2-round event on my channel here, guys. It's only the majors and the bigger events that we will be doing 4 rounds. The rest of them will be 2-round events. I've pushed that right again. It's just going to cling on to the right hand side of the fairway. And we are making improvements on the channel, guys. I am going to treat myself to some new recording equipment. I've actually got a fine gentleman making me a new channel intro. And like I say, there is going to be a giveaway on the channel. We've managed to break 2,000 subscribers. I think we're currently at 222 to be precise. There's a better swing line, and that should be all over this pin now. That was a great approach shot. Didn't sit down as quick as I would have liked. But that is a fantastic approach shot. And it is going to set up a 12-foot putt for birdie, which we managed to convert. So the channel is certainly going in the right direction, guys, thanks to you. Tommy Fleetwood, new leader at 10 under. We are 1 shot behind him. Hole 11. But this is a really good remake of an RCR here. Like I say, I've not had the pleasure of playing this course. This one slipped the net. This is the reason why I've changed my swing line, was due to this exact swing line that you're seeing here, the outcome here. And as you can see, it's pushed me way right, and I'm now in trouble underneath these trees. Probably going to have to fade this round. These overhanging branches will catch the flight of the ball, so we're having to deal off this 8 iron into this 13 mile per hour wind and fade this round. This is a tough shot. Wind's really picking up this back nine. No, due to that swing line, it's over faded. We're now finding ourselves in the heavy rough from 20 yards out. This could be a tough up and down because I'm going to have to flop this. So just lofting this up, and I'm really going to attack this with this lie percentage that we've got. That should run out well and turn towards the pin. Fantastic shot from the rough there. And hopefully we can walk away with par. But yeah, in my giveaway, guys, it will be coming up in a few videos time. I am giving away my HD PVR rocket to some lucky subscriber. It's in working order. There is something wrong with the headset. You guys might the output, the mic output, but there is a workaround that I have to use. But I'm sure maybe one of you guys could fix it. I just can't to see the audio, to get the mix perfect. So there is a workaround I have to do. And once again, we failed to. Oh, I was going to say we failed to hit the fairway. We've been very fortunate there. So as you're seeing, guys, my new swing is just not. It's just not there at the moment. But I will go away and work on that for 15-20 minutes after this round. So we've got a 14 mile per hour wind. So we're drawing this. It's going to be long. That is really, really long. That wind didn't hold me up at all. So we've got a 25 foot putt, 1 inch downhill, slightly downhill. It's turning to the left from the right. I tell you what, oh no, just that last feet, it's turned off really aggressive. Far better putt line there. With this new grip, I've got to turn the controller when I putt. So I'm gonna have to remember to do that. I've been forgetting to do it at times. And we are now 2 shots off the current leader, who is 11 under. We are 9 under. So it's so refreshing to see the AI really marching on and giving me a target to aim for. We've got 16 mile per hour winds now. Hopefully the storm's not coming into play here on the Golf Club 2019. And that is a beautiful swing line. And I'm amazed that wind's turned us as much as that. And once again, we are in a light rough. Our fairways in regulation today wouldn't be bang on. It wouldn't be great. We do have a pitch shot here. I'm just de-lofting this, hoping this releases. The 17 mile per hour wind should hold me up and really bring me to the right. Good execution. It's still brought me far too right than I expected. Wow, didn't expect it to move me as far right as that through that short distance. We got the distance bang on, but it took us 14 feet to the right. Is that going to turn? That's a fantastic putt. It's probably our best putt of the round. And we do move to 10 under. And we're 2 shots off the leaders, Howard and Wilkinson. Reynolds, the Canadian, back at 11 under. Hole 14. Par 3. With this 14 mile per hour wind, we're really going to have to club down probably to the 7 iron here and aim this way right. With the way I'm swinging and putting things to the right, this could be tricky. Yeah, I have pushed that right. That one needs to help me. That one needs to help. It has done. We failed to hit the green there, and that's going to be a little chip shot from the fringe here. Oh no, we are actually on the green. Oh wow, look at this. I don't like this. This is a straightforward putt. It's a decent putt line. It might just go left of the flag. It has done. That's what I'm saying. That slight left, very fine slight pull to the left there meant on the master clubs that ball wasn't staying straight, and I have missed that putt. That was a missed opportunity, but it was a poor tee shot. Hole 15, long par 5, toughest hole on the course at stroke index 1. Playing 613 yards, but being made longer with this wind, which is going to move us way to the left. I've put a fast on that, so we're going to be lucky to hold the fairway here. Is it going to hold on to the left-hand side? It is. It is. So 2 wood, just looking to come over to the right-hand side of this tree line here. We're playing some draw, and hopefully with the wind and the draw, it's going to be enough to hold the right-hand side of the fairway. The wind's not taking me around as much as I would have liked, so once again we're going to find the light rough. We've had plenty of experience of the light rough here at Harbour Town. And we've got a pitch shot from 75 yards once again. The wind will move us to the left and hold our ball up. I'm happy with this pitching wedge. It's a great execution. This should run out well for me. This should run out well. Sit, sit. What a fantastic pitch shot that is, and that's really set up a birdie opportunity here, which we should be converting with ease. Little 3-footer. And we move to 11 under with 3 holes to play, so we are really hunting down the leaders. If any change at the top of the leaderboard, Tommy Fleetwood is now at 12 under with Howard and Wilkinson. Looks like Shane Lowry's dropped off the top part of the leaderboard. Just allowing this wind to take us round the tree here, hopefully. There's another push right. I think that's going to be in a light rough. Yeah, it is. It's actually the heavy rough, so we're going to struggle to hit the green in 2 here. So not swinging well at all today at times, very inconsistently. Sam wedge, with this wind behind me coming out the heavy rough, should set up a birdie opportunity. The green is going to turn to the right. I've overcompensated there. That's came up short. It's not going to be as close to the pin as I would have liked. Would have liked that to kick on. I didn't expect that to come up so short with a 15-mile-per-hour wind behind me. So we've got a 23-foot putt, 1 foot down. This has just got to be touched. It's breaking both ways. Should start to turn back. Oh, look at this, guys. I tell you what. I've played that far too firm. And we probably will be dropping our first shot here at Harbour Town at the HBC Heritage. Have I hit that firm enough? I have. Just didn't have the line. The weight was perfect. And it's going to be our first drop shot of the round. And we're going to move back to 10 under par. With 2 holes to play. Are we still going to be 2 shots behind now? Or is the AI? Yes, so Tommy Fleetwood. These guys are all in. Bar. I'm not sure bar. There was 2 players still out in the course. Tricky little par 3 coming up here with this wind. Clubbing down to 7 iron. This ball's really going to turn right. Just looking at the green. I want to land. I want to finish up on the right hand side of the flagstick. It looks like I've got an easier putt there. So if I could finish at the right hand side of the flagstick, I'd be happy. Certainly going to be the right hand side of the flagstick now with that swing line. Yeah, this is going to turn hard right. The weight was perfect. Didn't expect it to run out as much as that, to be fair. I've not got the putt I desired, but it should be still quite a makeable putt from 15 feet. Is that going to turn back? Is that going to turn back? It is, and it's a really, really good putt, and we do pick up the birdie. And we are now 1 shot behind Tommy Fleetwood, Wilkinson, Howard. Final hole at this fantastic course from Colin Mafia at Harbour Town. Fantastic RCR. Just want to keep this as far right as possible. Let the wind take us round. being on a prime location here for going attacking this pin. Do you have an 11 mile per hour wind? Clubbing down to the 9. Did the pitching wedge get us there? Just going to deal off this pitching wedge. Try to come over the top of this bunker. The slope's going to take us right. Hopefully the wind's going to have enough to take us round to the left. It's a decent strike. Oh wow, that's went really left. It's went really left. Yardage was absolutely fantastic. It really was. That ball just shot more to the left than I would have liked. So we've got a 26 foot putt. Once again, not much in this. It's makeable. This would put us for co-leader. This looks good. This looks... Oh, it's just trickled past the right hand side. So it looks like we're going to be in the clubhouse with an 11 under par, one shot off the lead, unless anything's changed at the top of the leaderboard. But that is it for round one, guys. So as you can see, Tommy Fleetwood, Wilkinson, Reynolds and Howard, 4 co-leaders. We've got Patton, Sink and yours truly, all on the leaderboard. But that is it for round one, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did and you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button and I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care, peace out and love you all. Bye.